Look, guys, life is not a dream. Life is reality, true. What we dream, we bring it to reality. But there are times when your dreams are like delusional. That's according to the ideology of those who mainly want to brainwash us. But if I was to be there for you, if I was to give hope, man, I'm someone who needs to be inspired, who needs to be encouraged as well, because I've lost all hope in everything because of our circumstances. I swear to God, life don't mean nothing, but they stole our identity, you know what I mean? Like they introduced us to this world, despite being in poverty and in distress, which I'm only saying it because of the negative impact of being poor and in a struggle, because it wasn't like, it's not like what we could describe based upon even if I was to say based upon our circumstances, but even if I was to go deep into our current circumstances, which was also a plan by the narcissists, like I could say, the people that we once trusted. If I was to remember, if I was to be educated, like only to a certain amount, so that way we basically, like even if we were to be educated, what I disagree with now, I even disapprove this education system. But I swear to God, the world is dominated by these entities that I'm describing to you. That is not fair. It's not fair at all, bro. And I feel betrayed. If I was to know and understand some things which were very hard for me at the beginning, when I remember starting putting, like what we now, I don't want to say like, because I may be doubting, because I also struggle with doubting, because after what I've learned, what I've discovered, what I've understood, because these haters that I'm basically aware of every day challenged me. And it led me to say some things that I shouldn't at all. And I'm basically saying whatever that is coming to my mind sometimes because I'm doubting. I'm like someone who had to fight alone. I had to resist the devil because of all these people who have fallen. Like, you don't understand how it is. And I'm only someone who's basically counting, I don't know, like, I don't want to say counting on myself, but I really do feel betrayed when I remember putting all my efforts like that. If I was to basically find hope and know what the truth is, the truth has betrayed me, bro. The truth has left me to be out here like the isolated. And the things that I say, I have to be aware, because I don't want to be someone who is unaware of what he's doing and what he's saying sometimes, because we are manipulated daily. I'm suffering from the things that I once was taught what to do and how it is affecting me. It's a cruel world, bro. It's all this. And if I'm ever saying that, if I was to basically, the world is also organized because of now this new, like I don't want to say this global order, this new system, but it's also because of New Age movement, which we basically hear a lot of people, bro, referring to their own ideas and how they want people to basically believe. And I'm not gonna invest in this type of a New Age movement, because it's ridiculous, right? Like, what's going on? Like, we have to sell ourselves. We have to basically give up on our faith and our belief and how the world is, bro. It's not fair. That's not fair, bro. I'm someone who's seeking, I don't know, recognition. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it's not like, this is not the word that I was gonna say. But I got confused. I get to the point. It's like I start, like getting frustrated, and I get confused because of how sometimes we struggle to say the things that we want to say fully, completely. Like if I was to explain it as exactly as I should, but sometimes like I'm prevented from saying something because maybe, I don't know who's observing, who's watching me, and who may be targeting me, because I got a lot of haters. And if I'm ever describing to you, these are mainly our secret organizations. It's like they want me to be unaware of them when they're operating, when they're targeting me. And I'm only saying it because life sucks out here, bro. Like if I was to drag it all alone and how it all started, man, I swear to God, it's not fair. And I'm describing other people from other side of the world. But now what do I say? Just don't give up. Don't lose hope. Keep your... I don't know. I myself, but I know if I was... No one would have been able to do it like the way maybe I must have done it. And it's reaching to a point where I swear to God, you will give up. You'll definitely give up. You would have probably gave up by now. And if I was to say to giving up with almost... There's nothing for me to give up. Unless I'm basically someone who must have been built or deep rooted in the it's like I do put I want to make sure that it's like God comes first in everything. But to prove to you that I'm someone who is seen trying to do that, man, I felt like I fall and I get up, because you don't understand how it is. You don't know what the world is now fully known about. And if we were to say people who saying like now that they're doing it for the will of God, bro, it's like the power of the people who govern and the people who are religious. It's like it's going in two different directions, but at the same time, it's like it seems like as if though it's leading to one direction, because. But I'm not gonna give up of me. Like I'm someone, I will admit that I'm someone who is more religious than if I'm ever someone who's like free from someone, like free as a religious person as well at the same time. All right, but I wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. Okay, but that doesn't mean that was gonna stop me as well from basically being who how can I describe it to you, like being someone that I'm not someone who's trying to be, but if I was meant to be, or if I wanted to be, if I was to let go of this type of an old habit lifestyle, you know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm trying to explain to you right now. I got shifted because I got a lot of attack. I got attacked since childhood. I got attacked because of people. I don't want to say it's got to do with people, but we basically. I want to refer first. I want to know that the devil is gonna pay back. And that's a big word for me, bro. I'm someone who's suffering for all this. I'm someone who's paying back for all this every day by how I live, by what I do. And I got eyes on me and people, leaders in the government who see all that. You know what I mean? And I'm making sure that if they were to basically align themselves with the devil's will, because they're all fighting against God Almighty and they all disagree with Christ. Although they publish this book, the Bible. A lot of people have studied this book. No one is operating based upon the truth. And no one will be able to do so with the help of the Lord God, with all these ministry angels, if I'm ever describe it to you. That's how they want it. Even the angels are seen basically waging wars throughout the world. Because, bro, I'm telling you, if there wasn't anything like that, then there would have been no history of the Bible. No one would have been able to finally understand and know. And if there wasn't because of the Bible, none of these issues would have happened. So also the Bible is also creating chaos in the world. And also other people from different belief, other people seen from different belief doing according to the Bible, and other people who basically say that they refer to the Bible do much more worse than these people who don't believe. You don't understand how it will blow your mind. I swear to God. And I'm someone who's trapped in this chaotic world, which I get to sometimes. I feel like I've sold myself. I sold myself also to the devil to live this type of life, to come here and to basically wander on the street and we basically mock that, and these people parent arrogance who rule over us wants to make sure that we are following their rules. Like what are these narcissistic rules? Like look how it is. Look what our circumstances are, and you brag about yourself, about who you are, what you do. That's a shame and disgrace. And I'm basically mad at each and every person. I want to see the people. I want to especially and how it was when each and every one of them turned around and took off after what they thought that they could affect me with what they wanted. And if I'm ever wondering why, what was going on? Like, bro, I was basically there for them, and if we were to basically engage in certain activity, it doesn't matter. That's each person's life and how they must have chose to live, because each one has freedom of choice, or how they discover, or when people have certain rights, or how they must have chose to live. But also, if I was to basically say that if we were to basically there to be like associated with them, but I don't want to, bro. I don't know, just God, I'm gonna say it again, God has disappointed me in some things. It's like He doesn't want me to be how I was thinking, or I was maybe someone who is basically manipulated. But I don't want to blame others, bro. They messed up. They lost their chance. It's their problem. That's something we now deal with. But if I was to say, like, I don't know, what has affected the devil use brokenness as a tool. All right, the devil, which seen from the authorities, which we basically are affected by these orders like that, which I feel betrayed. I get to be left alone ever since I was 17 years old. I get to be reminded of a mother's story, and I found that each and every family, every relative, every friend and family friend, and the people from ever that's going to life in the community, life in such an environment that I'm basically finding out, like, what's wrong with you? Like, all traitors, all sellout, all, I swear to God, all who must have done something in order for them to come here. To come here and to see them like that, because I'm also aware of other groups as well, because my words can be heard. And these people who are against me will make sure that other people will dislike me or disapprove me or disagree with me, or they will even try to manipulate the matter in order to get people to rise up or stand up against me. That's how it has been described to me. That's how I had to be aware. And also, it's got other people who are involved, got nothing to do with it. But we basically are dealing with one another while there's eyes on us from other people, from other group, from, like, I don't know how to describe it to you. It's like, I'm only hoping that God will make each and every plan fail, so that way this matter is dealt according to God's people only. All right, because no matter what, who says who we are, no one says who we are unless God who reveals us as for who we are. But what I mean is that if I'm ever describing to you, don't, like I was gonna say, don't lose heart. If I was gonna speak to you or share with you something, or if I was to lead to a scripture, and now I'm just like, bro, I don't know, man. It's like I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't share anything. Neither was I ever going to explain anything. I'm basically mad at myself at sometimes. The reason why I do that, because I feel like, bro, I just don't want to be here anymore. Well, what goes around comes around, I swear to God. And they will not make it to be their plans. And I never wanted to basically, I never had an idea that I would one day reach a point and think of me basically doing something which, lucky, bro, I swear to God, if I had that type of old mentality, if I did not know also at the same time who was targeting me, bro, I swear to God, I wouldn't need to, because I struggled because of doubt as well. And not just doubt, but also because I've dealt with some of these issues when I found out that we basically are being monitored, bro. Even if we are not monitored physically, even if I'm ever, let's just say, monitored through surveillance, but they were monitoring, like, I don't know how to describe it, like they'll find out if someone commits crime or someone does something, they'll find out. Without them, basically, even if there's no surveillance cameras. I swear, that's how the type of, this is all conspiracy, this is all lie. These are stacks of like these are the level of spirituality. I will not declare it spirituality, but these are the levels of consciousness. We may be at the lowest point of consciousness, and these are at a higher level of consciousness, because it's like the timing and the way we get to live in such an environment, and the way they get to live in their time environment. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, it's an act of deceit. They had to deceive people, or they had to make people feel safe in order for them to basically agree with them, or maybe introducing something that was to keep people like that. It's more like seen like it's through this system that has been built through the Jezebel type of woman. I'm 100%, because I'm ever describing to you, this all started because it's a Babylon system, and Jezebel, I'm describing to you the way I understand, Jezebel was put in a basket and carried out to the Babylon that they were going to be a temple built for her. And that's me in my perspective, because according to chapter from the book of Zechariah, that's how it is. That's how I'm gonna put it to you. That's it. I'm not gonna take no for answer. You're gonna have to say yes, and that's it.